I'd like to refer to two books that I have published this year, both of them brought out by Blue One. The first is called Delimitation and States Reorganization, while the second one, possibly more well known right now, is called India's Supply Chains in a World at War. Strangely enough, these two books, both published by Blue One, have a connection. You may well ask, what's the connection between delimitation of parliamentary constituencies and supply chains of a global type? Well, you see, the answer is fairly simple. The delimitation of the constituencies is also linked to a delimitation of state boundaries, which is the only way in which you can get an accurate delimitation. For this, you should buy and read the first book, because it's a lengthy argument which won't come out nicely in a shorts. But the main idea here is that a smaller state is better administered and therefore is also strategically easier to secure. Where do the supply chains come in? Let's take the states of Kerala and Tamil Nadu. The southernmost tips of these states, roughly the area around Kanyakumari, Trivandrum, Tirunelveli and so on. If this is a part of India which America and other foreign countries look at very closely. Because don't forget that both Tamil Nadu and Kerala have maritime borders, so they're actually they're international borders. And so whenever you have an international border, that means it is something that has to be strategically guarded. The critical thing about this part of the country is that it is very close to the giant shipping lanes between West Asia and China, which go through the Gulf of Malacca. So the southernmost tips of Kerala and Tamil Nadu are actually situated at that portion of the Indian Ocean where the shipping lanes are connected. Now suppose this particular area, which now belongs to two different states which are quite big, suppose it is converted into a small state. It is much easier for the central government, which is finally involved in national security and defense, to be able to monitor the activities in these small states, control supply chains of other countries which go through those giant shipping routes, and at the same time see to it that India has a local hegemony in that part of the world. Now this necessitates a smaller state. Now if the arguments that I am giving here sound somewhat far-fetched, the easiest way I would suggest for you is to buy both the books and look at the particular example of the shipping lanes in the Indian Ocean and also the local politics in Kerala and Tamil Nadu, to figure out that sometimes internal considerations and external considerations come together in an increasingly complex world. So in fact, it's no coincidence that Blue One has published both these books, and ideally I would recommend that you buy these two books together, Delimitation and States Reorganization, and also the Supply Chains in a World at War. Put together, these two books will cost you not even 1,000 rupees. I know price is not a big consideration for people who really want to read something, but this would be a nice, duo of books which you should probably read together to get a better appreciation of the fact that in a rising India, we have to worry about both internal and external situations simultaneously. Happy reading, all of you.